Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing show. I'm Henry Higgins, and after the disaster that was the previous unboxing show where the Joker figure had its hand broken off and the actual wrist joint came away, and all I did was just pull the hand that was on there to try and replace it with another one, so it's a very fragile figure. So I'm a little reluctant to jump in with the Toy Rocker figures. They're sat there with Batman, Bane and Catwoman. I will unbox them on another episode, but I don't believe I'll be changing any of the hands, just on the off chance. So today, after we did the Arrow figure last week from McFarlane Toys, I have a Batman figure from the same range, but I'm going to switch it up and we're going to be doing this Deathstroke figure. This one here from Crazy Toys, and it's a fantastic looking figure, at least on the box. So we will find out when we open it how it compares to the other figures that we have in the collection, especially the 1/6 scale figures that we've got dotted around. So without any further ado, let's get this bad boy out of his box. And here you have it. It is the version of Deathstroke from Arkham Origins, as you can see from the Batman logo and the Batman just in the background there. The box is great. I love the design on the box. If I just turn it around here, you can see it wraps around three sides of the box. The back of the box has another nice little design for the Batman. So you can see here, it's obviously the same figure. There's more artwork, and then if we come around here again, it's the Deathstroke, and it wraps around into the city logo again. That is pretty damn cool. With regards to the figure itself, we'll crack open the box and we'll have a look and see what it looks like. Just before we do that though, I have to say the Arkham Origins version of Deathstroke is amazing. It's obviously a influence on the Joe Manganiello one that was at the end of Batman v Superman, is going to be in some fashion appearing in the Justice League Snyder Cut, which is coming out next month. And I love this version. He was wasted in Arkham Knight, but this version is phenomenal. I love the way he looks, and for those who have played the game or have heard about the game will know he was one of, if not the best, boss fight in the game. It was so exciting and it was so energetic. But let's get the box cracked open. I can't find my X-Acto knife, so we're going to be using some scissors instead. And this carefully, don't want to damage the box in any way. Some people always say opening it is damaging it already. And if we have a look in there, you can see the Deathstroke figure himself. So let's pull this out. Oh, an arm fell. There's an arm there. There's a sword. What else do we have in this box? A stand, obviously to hold him up. His actual stand, it's got a nice Deathstroke there. Another weapon. It's like a lightsaber handle, but it's obviously one of his extending sticks. In the game it has like an electronic end, and we have that, which will be the vertical stand. Some more weaponry there. That is a crotch guard. It goes in the stand and it is used to help maintain the figure having some kind of verticality. Along with this final piece, which is also appears to be some kind of, okay, looking at this, this goes in there like this and it actually completes the stand. That's pretty cool. So let's get the figure out of the packaging. Very carefully do this. Now, one thing to note, as this is a statue rather than a figure, there is no articulation. it is a posable piece only. With regards to it, it has one distinct pose. And there we have it. I'm not going to lie to you, that was extremely hard to get that arm in there. It takes a lot of jiggling to get the arm in. But once it's in, it's in. So the good thing there is it takes a lot of jiggling to get the arm in. It's going to take a lot of jiggling to get the arm out. So you can see the pauldron can also come off as well. So just keep putting that back on. And he stands relatively well on his own. Obviously the actual stand will make that easier. With regards to his various weapons, they are not going to fit in his hands. So that is a very, very awkward thing that they've done there. That the weapons will not fit in his hand. It's too tight of a grip to actually put the weapon in, which is unfortunate. But there he is with his sword in his hand. I actually had to use some needle nose pliers, to pry the fingers open to get the sword in. But once it's in, it's a pretty damn good figure. These are never going in there, so these will just have to be like display weapons. But as a figure, yeah, it's decent enough. As I say, there's no articulation, but there's a lot of detail. If we pull in here, you can see the detailing on the armor here. The colours are bold. We scan this up, you can have a good look into his eye there. You can see some nice detail there. And the actual armor and the webbing and the fibre, everything works really well as it relates to that for the figure. You can see here heavy duty boots. Soles have like detail on them. It's a very detailed figure in that regard. This pauldron keeps falling off, so that's a bit of a flawed design. But other than that, as a display figure, since there's no articulation, once you get it set up, everything will be fine. You'll be able to crack on without any problems. However, you will have some issues, I think, getting the items into his hand. So you need to be careful with it. The pauldron is loose. It may just be loose on mine. But all in all, the figure is fantastic. So let's get him on his stand. There he is on his stand. So if we pitch it down here just now, you can see Deathstroke on the stand there, looking nice. And if we pan up the figure, it obviously looks fantastic on the stand. However, the crotch guard, which is here, will not go up to the crotch. That's okay though, it's basically there. The side parts here and here will obviously keep the figure steady. And as a collection piece, it is a pretty damn good Deathstroke figure. I would give it, aesthetically, we're going to do these things now with a little bit of a running score. So aesthetically, it's a 10 out of 10. Look-wise, I absolutely love this figure. Everything about it just looks perfect for Deathstroke. Customization-wise, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, simply because there's obviously no way of posing it other than this, but these will not go in his hand at any point. They will not fit in his hands. So in that regard, these are essentially useless. Value for money, very much. I got it for £30, which, considering it's a 1/6 scale statue and it's a very good design, is a bargain. So value for money is 10 out of 10 as well. And that gives this a score of 24 out of 30. Overall, this is a fantastic figure. It's a fantastic addition to the collection. It is going to take pride of place on one of the shelves next to some of the other larger figures that we've got. We are getting quite a good collection of 1/6, 1/4 scale figures on the go. Currently, in the basket of one of the sites I use is a Captain Marvel and a Black Widow figure from the same range as this. So I am looking forward to getting them when I get paid on Thursday of this week. So we'll get them over the weekend coming. However, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to join me and Slade Wilson for this unboxing. I do recommend this figure. There will be links in the description below from where you can get your own. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me and Slade. Look after yourself, look after each other, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.